Sometimes our desires get materialized into completely unexpected way. Yesterday experience, guys, it's just crazy. Like right now there are like some spring holidays for students, so most of my students went for holidays, for trips and whatever. So yesterday was Friday, right? And it happened that like I finished one of my lessons at 2 o'clock, and then the next lesson supposed to be at 7 o'clock. So it was a very long gap in time, right? And it was the last lesson at 7. So yesterday I have it not often, a disclaimer, right? I want it not that often. The fact that my lesson would be cancelled. It's not often I have this desire. Usually I'm just working, I feel okay, no problem. But yesterday, because I had this long gap and it was the last lesson in the day, in the evening, I'm like, I really wanted to get it cancelled by the student or by any other way. I don't even care. I don't care will I get paid for that lesson or not. I just wanted it to be cancelled. That I would have like the total free part of that day, the last part of the day, right? So I had this strong desire and I said it out loud. I thought it out loud as well, and it's done. Now, as any successful manifestation, I had nothing to be attached with in this desire. Like for me, if I would have that lesson, I'm okay with it. If it would be cancelled, I'm okay with that as well. I had this desire to make it cancelled. So now time passes by. Now because in Russia everything's blocked, I'm trying different like apps and whatever with VPN. Now I have an antivirus on my computer. So now this antivirus blocks many programs, and because it's the new version and stuff, it's very hard to find the right settings to turn off or turn on the certain things in that antivirus. Okay, now before that lesson, the last lesson of the day that's supposed to be at 7, I'm like went to ChatGPT to ask him for help, and then it was not an easy journey. ChatGPT was helping me the way it could, and I did some settings but not all of them. Then I'm like, okay, I have 20 minutes before the it's already evening and stuff. I'm like, oh, I have 20 minutes before the lesson. So I was so tensed in my body with solving this problem with my antivirus and that VPN program. Like I got my shoulders sore. Anyways, I knew that I have 20 minutes before the lesson. I'm like, okay. But then I look at the clock at some point of my trying fixing situation with this antivirus station. And I'm like, oh, it's 7:34 p.m. My lesson is already like 34 minutes in progress. I got so shocked. I think I didn't have this fail I didn't have it ever. Like maybe for the whole practice of mine, like I had some, maybe 1 or 2 situations when I could got confused with the timing or forget about the lesson. Rare, extremely rare. But like that, I don't know. I knew that my lesson's supposed to be at 7, but at the same time, somehow it switched in my head that it's by my time, because we and my student, we have lessons in different time zones. I'm like, oh, so it's supposed to be at 8. So then I was like, oh, okay, I have 20 minutes more. But no. And then I'm like, I'm screwed. I felt so guilty. It's not professional. I don't like. I'm a very responsible person. I'm a professional and stuff. So I don't like when it happens. So I immediately admitted my mistake. I immediately wrote to the chat support and told them like it's my fault. I got confused with the time. I needed to be good with the student. I mean, they should not like take the money from the student for this lesson because it's my mistake. So, and then after that, I immediately wrote to the student's mom and I explained the situation. She read the message, but she didn't reply. I'm like, okay. And I said her like, it's my fault. I'm so sorry. I already wrote to the chat support and I asked them to figure it out because I'm afraid they're gonna like take out the money from you for this lesson, but it's my fault. They shouldn't take anything. So whenever I'll get the answer from them, I'm gonna let you know. So so you see what's happening. It happened naturally. I didn't intend to, but the lesson got cancelled. Not the way I was expecting it to happen, but it did happen. And more than that, I was worried that like the student was waiting me there, that the money gonna be taken away from them and stuff. But his mom wrote me at night that the student forgot about the lesson. He didn't attend the lesson. So, and also the chat support, they told me because I cancelled by my own, what how to call it, like it was my initiative to cancel the lesson, so they didn't take any money from the student. So at the end, I got my desire materialized at the same day, at the same time as I wanted. Not the way I expected, but it did happen. Guys, I'm a master manifester, the way, and you are too. We are extremely powerful, especially if we get the knowledge, use the knowledge, implement the knowledge. We know how it works, how to use it in our favor. We literally can fold and change the reality we live in the way we need it. It's all depends on the subconscious programming you have, your belief system, the repetition, the consistency and discipline you use towards whatever it is that you want. But when it comes to this small, like day-to-day manifestation things, it's working. And for me, it's working all the time. I'm telling you, I actually have videos like that where I've been sharing that my lessons get cancelled because I really want it the same day. I'm telling you, I've been sharing about it. But because my natural desire to cancel the lessons is not happening too often, the videos like that are just maybe a few. So right now it's again the new evidence that manifestation is easy science proven situation. It works. If you think it doesn't work, it's because you're doing that wrong. In order your manifestation to work, you should completely understand what is it you want, say it out loud, and then let it go. You should not be detached. And depends on how big your manifestation is, you have to be able to focus and concentrate like 5-10 minutes a day on that desire as you're already having it, as long as it takes, without getting attached, without asking when and why and how. It's not your job to solve all of those questions, problems and whatever. Your job is to choose what is it you want, and to concentrate and focus on the thing, on the feeling that you already have in it, that thing that you want. That's it. And rinse and repeat until it's gonna get materialized. That's it. Being detached is the key, because when you in the desperate state of being, wanting and asking universe to give you something, you show in the universe that you don't have it. But quantum physics shows you that you have everything at once. And when you're saying I want that because I don't have it, universe says, how I can give you something that you already have? Doesn't make sense. Anyways, I haven't expected this video to be so long, but anyways, hope it was useful. Toodles.